So our next chord is the C7 chord. The C7 chord is one of my favorite sounding chords of all. It's really common in blues and jazz and funk music. So the way that we play this one, if you take a look at that chord diagram right there, you can see that there are 3 open strings, and we're going to use our first finger to press down the first string at the first fret. Once you've got that held down, give it a down strum. Cool. So our next song is called Coconut by Harry Nilsson. This is a fun little song. So we're going to be doing quarter note down strums. Let's take a second to discuss what are known as accidentals. You may have noticed in this song there is a strange symbol next to some of the notes that look like a number sign or hashtag. This symbol is called a sharp. The example in this picture is showing what we would call F sharp because the F pitch is written, but it has a sharp symbol beside it. Therefore, it becomes the pitch F sharp. When we see a sharp symbol next to a note, it tells us to play or sing that note 1 semitone or 1 fret on the digilele higher in pitch. We keep playing that note this way until the end of the bar in which the sharp symbol appeared, even if there aren't any sharps next to the following notes in that bar. Take a look at this picture and you will see I've labeled which notes are sharp and which notes are normal. You can see that the second and third note in the first bar, they're still C sharp. However, as we go on to the second bar, the 4 C's written return to normal and would just be played as a C note and not C sharp. However, if the sharp symbol appears at the beginning of a song, right beside the treble clef, like what you see in this picture, it means we have to play those notes sharp throughout the whole song. We call this a key signature. Similar to the sharp symbol, we also have the flat symbol. A flat is the opposite of a sharp, and it lowers a particular note by a semitone, or 1 fret on the digilele. All the rules for reading sharps also apply to flats. So, like I mentioned earlier, these symbols are called accidentals, and there are 3 main types of accidentals. We've seen 2, the sharp and the flat, and lastly, we have the natural. This symbol tells us to take any note that is meant to be played as a sharp or a flat and return it to its normal pitch, also known as its natural pitch. In fact, anytime we have a note that doesn't have a sharp or a flat, we call them natural notes. So I'm going to start my metronome. Once again, I'm going to do it at 100 beats per minute. Here's how it sounds. There is a pickup to this one. So you start singing 1 beat before you actually start playing. You put the lime in the coconut and drink 'em both up. You put the lime in the coconut and drink 'em both up. Doctor, is there nothing I can take? Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. And that's Coconut by Harry Nilsson.